Hey, what is up, everybody? So about 6 months ago, I made an unboxing slash first impression video of these boots called Blacksmith. This boot is made by Red Wing Shoes, and again, this specific model is called Blacksmith. And I'm back to give you guys an update. The long and short of it is I really like these boots a lot. There are many negatives I have to say about them, so this might be a short video. Since then, I've worn them consistently for about 2 to 3 times a week. I don't wear them every day, obviously, for let's say for hygienic reason. So after 6 or so months of wearing them, as you can see, there are almost no wear and tear. There are few scalp marks on top, but on the outsole, there's a little bit of wear at the heel. But other than that, nothing major. I'm not babying them, right? I wear them like a regular shoes, I guess. But again, I don't wear them every day, just a few times a week. So your mileage may vary. Now, I have to tell you that I work in an office, right? So I'm mostly walking on flat paved surfaces with these boots. And if I'm not mistaken, originally these were made for like field work, field workers, right? And as the name implies, maybe these were made for actual blacksmith. And also, there are other more popular model called Iron Ranger, which actually these boots are based on. I think they were literally made for loggers, those people who actually chop down woods, and so they had to be made really tough. So I think there's reason why they are called heritage boots because I think they're gonna last really long time, maybe even a lifetime, just with a little bit of tender and care. The quality of the craftsmanship is second to none, really. I mean, the quality of the leather and the stitching, you can tell that it's made with care. Another good thing, and I realize this is subjective, but I really love how it looks. I think the simple and timeless design of these boots allows it to go well with any outfit that you can throw on. From my personal point of view, I think they go well with like casual to semi-casual outfits, but I think you could even wear these for formal occasion. I could see myself wearing them with suits as well. So as I said, I mostly wear them to go to work, right? To the office. But I've also gone on a few dates wearing these. And I have to tell you, I almost always get compliments on them. It's kind of funny how women always notice the shoes you're wearing. There aren't many negatives I could say about these boots. But if I could be super critical, I do think they are not the most supportive or comfortable shoes to wear. And I think that's by design, obviously. Like I said, they had to be made really tough for like field workers. But you get kind of used to it. I do find them not very comfortable to wear long periods of time. In the morning when I first put them on, they're fine, whatever. But by the end of the day, kind of looking forward to take them off. I do wish that the width was slightly wider for my feet anyway. I mean, I don't have wide feet. I don't think I do. I usually buy normal width shoes, but I do find it pinches my small toe a little bit at the end of the day because our feet naturally swells up. So I guess part of that was my doing because as far as the size wise, I wear size 9.5 on normal shoes. And before I bought these, I read somewhere online that for boots, you want to size down, half size down. So I went with size 9 on these, and they fit okay. But the width, maybe if I had gotten size 9.5, maybe I wouldn't have that width, the tightness on the little toe issue. As far as the toe box, I do feel like there's enough room. It's just the width that I'm having a little bit of issue. People say that because of the quality of leather, supposedly more you wear them, it's supposed to like conform to your foot. But so far, I do still feel a little bit of squeeze at the by the little toe area, especially. So another minor quibble of mine, and I mentioned this in my the first impression video as well. There are three speed hooks on top three holes. I wish the top two, at least the top one, was just a regular hole where you could put your shoestring through. That way, I could take off the boots without tying and untying boots every time. I want to be able to take them off easily without tying and untying every time. I have another boot that has that layout where the top hole is a regular hole. So what I do is I just tie it like if I was wearing the boot, and then every time I take them off, I just unhook the speed hooks. That way, it's so easy, you know. But that's just like my little quirk, I guess. I mean, I guess there are a lot of people who don't wear shoes in the house, so that could be helpful. Oh, one more thing, actually, I just before I forget. This boots again because they are so well made. I guess as part of it, they are heavy. They're not light shoes at all. I guess all boots are made that way, right? They're pretty heavy. So if you're just used to wearing just regular sneakers, just be mindful that they gotta be heavy. So you gotta be getting some workouts, leg workouts, I think. Okay, so if you are looking to buy these boots, like the heritage boots, here are my recommendations. If you're gonna wear boots like these, I highly recommend that you get really good quality merino wool socks. And I'm not talking about those like cheap ones you find on Amazon. I'm talking about like Smart Wools or Darn Tough. I think that's another good company. They are very expensive, those wool socks. But what I realized when I started wearing these, having those wool socks makes a whole lot of difference. First, your feet are going to be much more comfortable. And this might be TMI, but my feet kind of sweat wearing boots like these where there's virtually no ventilation. So wearing wool socks really helps. It absorbs all the moisture and your feet are going to stay comfortable all day. So I highly recommend you getting really good quality merino wool socks. Again, my favorite is Smart Wool. Another recommendation is going to be different from everyone, but maybe you don't need to go half size down. Unless you have very narrow feet, I would just stick to your regular sizing, really. You know, I don't know what the return policy is for these boots, but I almost wish I could kind of exchange these for the 9.5 and just see how they feel. But I think it's too late for me. But maybe if you're looking to buy these, try them on in your home and like maybe just wear them inside the house just to see how they feel before you take them outside. Okay, so that's it. Those are the things that I've noticed about these boots so far. I really like them, but I wish they were a little bit more comfortable. Maybe just the nature of wearing boots, right? Like really high quality boots without a lot of cushioning and very thick leather. Maybe that just comes with the territory, right? I wish the width was slightly wider, at least from my point of view. And I also wish that I had just gotten my regular size, like a 9.5 instead of 9. I wonder if that actually could have made a difference as far as the comfort. But other than that, again, I really like these boots a lot. I don't know, maybe in 6 months I come back and do another update. But that's it for today. So if you have any questions or comments, please do let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'll catch you guys next time, okay? Thanks for watching. Take care.